so cockstruck, it's like a curse.
You have the power, I have the king, I have England.
What could possibly stop us now?
Guys, huge congrats on this series.
Thank you.
I've got two very serious questions for you both to start off with.
Okay.
Julianne, are you prepared for people to be calling you mother more than they already do after this?
That's how you want everyone to refer to you on set.
But
from what I remember.
my mother, just like capital letters.
Yes,
So
yeah.
mother. Yeah.
I mean, it's on the poster.
That's right, it's true.
The highest compliment. Yes. And Nicholas, I feel like George's pearl earring is going to have its own like Instagram account, its own social media. Would you support that?
Well, I would support that, and to build upon that, I would like it to become 2024's Connell's chain. You know, because Paul Mescal had his time in the sun with his little chain that he wore, and I think there's an opportunity to supersede the success of his chain.
With your what? With your what?
My pearl earring.
Oh, your earring.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Julianne can run the account.
She has no time. She's working. Come on.
I am all over it.
King James, so cockstruck it's like a curse. Give the king whatever he wants.
May I perform for you?
George's first encounter with the king doesn't go too smoothly. I'm interested to know for you guys, is there an embarrassing audition that will always stick out to you both?
Oh my gosh, so many. I think my worst was when I walked into a room and I was so nervous. I said, "How doing you?" And then I never recovered.
And it's just after
and then I was just like, I can't do anything. I lost the job right there. Boom.
I have so many like singed into my memory. The one that really sticks out to me is they were doing that Tarzan movie, and they were going to have a young version of Tarzan in it, but they said this is going to be very improvised auditions. There's no lines for you to learn, and obviously because he's kind of an ape when we first meet him.
Oh, this is so painful already.
Yeah, and they said, we want you to pretend that you have an orange and you're very protective and someone's trying to take your orange.
No,
and
why would anybody do that?
I don't know. You know when you half-arse something as well and it makes it 10 times more awkward? I wake up and sweat thinking about that horrific moment of my life.
I am uncomfortable hearing about it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to remind you both of these, but look at you now. It's all worked out in the end.
It has. Single tear.
But Nicholas, you've obviously played royals before. I feel like you're technically royal.
Is that how it works?
I think so.
Okay.
Out of all of the characters that you've played, who do you think that Mary would approve of for George?
Oh, God.
It's quite meta.
That is quite meta. I think Prince Henry is a very upstanding young fellow.
He is bigger than yours, I want you to know that. You're wearing lifts. Know that too, sweetheart.
Yeah.
How many royals have you played?
Well, I've played a couple. I was in Cinderella.
Okay.
I played Prince Robert, and I was doing lots of singing and dancing. And maybe the artistic collaboration there would be good. How many royals have you played? Every single one of my credits to date have been royals. Yeah. I have a niche. Actually.
If there's a royal, they're like Nicholas.
Yeah. I'm the go-to guy.
There are some iconic lines in this. Did you guys have a particular favourite?
Mine was, if I were a man and looked like you, I'd rule the planet. I like that one.
And mine is also one of Julie's lines, which is, he's so cockstruck, it's like a curse.
He will be yours, mine, ours.
Mary is one determined lady. She'll do anything to get what she wants. Julianne, when you were starting out in your career, what was the hardest you had to fight for a certain role?
Oh my gosh, it wasn't even like you were fighting, but you were just always trying. You're just always showing up, and you go to callback after callback and not get it, and get close to something and not get it, and then that was just it felt like it was constant. Yes, it was always hard.
I love it. There's always this kind of notion of the overnight success, and you know, so often it takes years and years of rejection, and you know, acting's funny like that. You can miss out on a role that you thought you nailed the audition for, but ultimately didn't get, and then that have some sort of resonance later down the line that in you getting another role. So it's a fascinating process.
This is what it takes to become mother.
It does.
That's great.
My family is perfect.
Was that a joke?
No.
We see how George is sent away to France to learn how to be a man of society. How do you feel like you've evolved as an actor over the years?
I mean, you know, I felt like I learned a lot on set because I had no education as an actor. I didn't go to drama school. I felt a huge sense of sort of imposter syndrome, certainly in the first few years. I mean, still do in a lot of ways. But I think I was really, really lucky where, you know, even by my third movie, I was acting opposite Andrew Scott, who's, you know, also a credible fan of his work. And I know everyone is, it feels like at the moment with Fleabag and everything. But I think really, you know, in the moments like working with someone like Julie, just really trying to absorb and sponge up as much information as you can. I don't think there's any real replacement for sort of actually just being on set and learning. I don't know if you felt the same way with your career.
Well, you're both such a joy to watch. Thank you so much for talking to me, and huge congrats on this. I absolutely loved it.
Thanks.
Thank you.